Good day, guys. So today's main focus will be that we are going to be creating Facebook and Instagram content. Now, these may be reels, they can be stories, and they can also be just general videos. These will also be able to work very well for stories, even posts on Facebook, and we're going to go through all of that. You can even take these reels that you create and you can use them on your WhatsApp stories. So mainly stories, reels, and Facebook and Instagram content that we are touching on today. So guys, before we get started, I just want to speak about something that we did in the first video. So if you have not watched the first video, I will attach a card to the end of this video to show you guys where that video is. It is the first one of this series, of this playlist, where we actually took face content, and it's kind of B-roll content because our faces are still in there. It's considered kind of face content and the quality can degrade. So I just want to show you guys something quickly. In the first one, I did make a mistake and I want to rectify that as soon as possible. So guys, what I said was that you can record your face videos on TikTok, then you can save them to your phone, right? So before you say next on TikTok, you save them to your phone and then you just draft it on TikTok, just so that you don't lose it until you're done with the whole process. And then what I said was, then what you could do is take all of those videos you've made and throw them onto WhatsApp web, so that they are then actually on WhatsApp web, so you can download them to your laptop. Now guys, that is wrong. WhatsApp makes the content pixelated, and every time you pull it through WhatsApp, it will make the quality worse. And I again apologize for this, but let's correct it now before we start our 30-day challenge. So guys, the correct way to do this is rather copy the info directly from your phone to your laptop and the other way around. So what we would do is we would record on TikTok, and then we would take our phone and we would download this video that we recorded before we press next, and we would then just draft it. So we would save video and then we would record it straight to our phone. Well, it would be saved straight to our phone. Then from there on, you plug your phone into your laptop and you remove all of the videos from your phone onto your laptop. You then edit it and you then schedule it from your laptop. Now guys, this mainly pertains for face videos. If you are doing images and stuff like that, you could still maybe get away with using, throwing it through WhatsApp web, editing it and then throwing it back onto WhatsApp web. But just remember that every time that you do throw something or pull something, any kind of content through WhatsApp web, it will make the image quality much lower than what it is supposed to be. So if you are recording face videos, rather don't use this route. Rather just take it directly from your phone, plug your phone into your laptop, and then schedule it straight from your laptop. Okay, so now that we have touched on that, let's get back to the subject for today. So guys, I've got a brand new script for you, and this script is yet again something that is going to save you tons of time, because instead of what we did last time was to just get the info that we needed to bulk create, we also now going to ask it to generate the descriptions of when that content is already created. So we're going to do it 2-in-1 here. So it is important for me to go through this, and this is going to be the script. As you can see, it's quite a script, so I'm going to go through this for you. This is for Facebook and Instagram, okay? So we always need to give the AI a role, and I'm going to touch on different AIs that you can actually use for this. ChatGPT is not the only one. You are a top expert at creating the best post description on meta platforms, particularly Facebook and Instagram, specifically extremely eye-catching and engaging social media posts, stop your scroll kind of posts. Okay, so the task that I gave it is take my business info, and there is my business info. below and use it to extract the correct and relevant type of content to write. Create 20 different topics using my business info that can potentially go viral on Instagram and Facebook, aimed at my perfect customer demographic. Okay, so perfect customer demographic is also something that I have put into this script right here. Okay, so everybody's got their own perfect customer, but we'll get to that. Focus on writing the content so well that it can work for both Facebook and Instagram. With each topic, provide a title and a general theme. Then provide a problem for my customer. Then provide a problem my perfect customer could experience, and then provide a solution my products offer for that specific problem. With each topic, add a very powerful 100 character sentence, and I'm going to show you guys what we're going to use that for in the description with 20 hashtags. And obviously you guys know that that's going to be used for our description once the content is already created, and we're going to go through this whole process that is very popular on Facebook based on the last 3 months likes, follows, and engagement. Okay, so then what I've done is my business info. Literally guys, I have gone onto my sales page, basically I've gone onto my website, and I've extracted some information that my business offers. So I didn't type all of this out, so this is, you can change this, but I will give you guys in the link in the description, you will get this script as well, and you can go and change it and enhance it and do whatever you want with it so that it works best for you. Now when it comes to my perfect customer demographics, guys, this is something that you're going to have to type out yourself. I have just written, literally, if you think about it, what is your perfect customer? Your perfect customer is you 10 or 15 years ago. In what state of mind were you 10 or 15 years ago? So I just literally wrote out of my heart 10 or 15 years ago, how was I feeling? What was I doing? What are the things that I experienced 10 or 15 years ago? So this is unfortunately something that you are going to have to spend some time on and write your own perfect customer demographics here. But I'm sure most of you have already written out something similar to this. So put as much in here as you can. You see that I've typed out quite a bit of stuff. Emotions I went through, things that got me frustrated, whatever else. Okay, so then we move on to structure, and the structure here, I'm just going to actually take this down so we can see it nicely. So the structure that I wanted in is, I want topic 1 to be the theme, then the post description, title, problem, solution, and 20 hashtags, and then lastly it must give me my 100 character powerful summary of the post. Okay, so for example, what I've typed out here is just a brief example. Topic is theme, create a sense of time freedom when working from home. Title, does it feel like you never have enough time? Problem, in today's crazy world. So basically guys, all I did here is I typed to the best of my ability, just out of my head, what I thought I wanted it to look like, so that ChatGPT has an example. It is always good to give ChatGPT an example, right? Okay, so then I even gave it hashtags as my example, and my 100 character powerful summary was unlock time freedom, earn 100% profits with our automated done for you business model. Okay, so this is the script, and then lastly the format, guys. Okay, so we're going to do this in different steps. So the format is just, how do I want it to give me this information? Take all 20 topics above and place it in the table for me with the column 1 with columns, 1 being the theme, 2 being the title, 3 being the problem, 4 being the solution, 5 the hashtags, and 6 powerful summary. Okay, so for the first one, I am going to take this entire script and I'm going to put it into ChatGPT, because I've fed it quite a bit of information here. And I'm going to copy that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you guys different AI generators that we get. So guys, I've already put this in here to save us some time so that I don't have to pause every time. But this is you.com. It is also an AI generator, and you can use this and it will give it to you just like this, right? So this is the first AI generating tool that is similar to ChatGPT. In my opinion, you.com, its free version is better than ChatGPT's free version. So then we also have ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT to do that for me. But what I didn't do in this one, let's just say continue generating. So what I didn't do in this one was I didn't actually ask it to continue. I think it only gave me 10, and it said if I want 10 more, then I must prompt it to generate 10 more. So that is what it's busy doing now. And obviously this is without the very last prompt in our script where I said what is the format, right? So that is one that I did without giving it a format. Okay, so it's still just busy typing that out. This is ChatGPT. So now guys, what I can do here, because it's given me the 10 that it didn't give me, you know, I've kind of pre-generated these things to save time. And there we go. It gave me all of that in a table. And this one is actually one that it generated for me without giving me, you see, it's asking me to continue again, because I don't know if you guys have noticed that ChatGPT 3.5 has now got limited characters. Anyway, let's go to the next one, and that is Bing. So Bing is let's just find Bing Chat. So if I go to it's also called Copilot. So if you're looking for this, you can just say bing.com chat, and let's put our script or our AI script prompt in here, and it's maximizing my character limits. Okay, so I've got way too much information for it in here. But guys, you can also use Bing to generate, you know, just normal stuff for you. So, okay, so we're not going to use Bing for this one. Another one I would quickly want to show you guys, but this is a paid one though, is Gigi. So Gigi is from Tony Robbins, his mastermind. Okay, so I'm going to actually put it in here, and Gigi takes a while to generate. So while Gigi is generating this, I'm going to show you guys. But now you can see that I've actually got different ones, right? So I'm kind of checking out, okay, well, which one's giving me the best info? Which ones am I actually going to be using here? Okay, but ultimately we are looking for the table format. Okay, so if I go to my script here and I just copy that last part, and I say, let me just see how many it gave me here. It started with 14, 15, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7. So I'm going to say format, take all 7 topics above and place it in a table. Okay, so then it will start generating a table for me with the last 7 that it gave me, right? So guys, literally, you know, AI is just so advanced at the moment that it really does save us so much time. Now you guys will see why I'm actually adding the hashtags and everything in here, because this is what we are also going to be using when we are posting. You know, I did it without it because when we are putting in our descriptions, we'll use this. Definitely use all of these. into our description with our post. And then the hashtags will go into the description as well. So that is why I have actually asked it to do this for me. Okay, so it's still, there we go, it's finished writing. Let's see what Gigi's doing on her side. Gigi is a little bit slow because it is a new AI, and it's also a paid version. I only have this because a friend of mine actually has lent it to me to test out. So those are the different ones you get. I'm just going to go through them again. You get u.com, and then you get ChatGPT, obviously, which limits your characters. And then you get Copilot. Okay, let's start with please provide the following 10. Okay, so today's content is going to be faceless, completely faceless content. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Okay, what I need to actually do is ask it to rewrite these columns for me without the hashtags, and I think it was tags in the last one. What was in the last one? A powerful 100 summary without the hashtags. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to ask you to generate that for me quickly without the hashtags. But you do still want the hashtags because I'll show you guys just now why. So it will take a while to generate because remember we are using the free version. So the paid version of you is a lot faster, obviously. Okay, so there we go. Let's work with these ones. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to copy this whole thing here. And I think it was you that said to me it's generated 10. But okay, however many it's given me, let's work with that. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to put it into my spreadsheet right here. Okay, so into my spreadsheet, there we go. And I think it's only given me 10, but that's fine for our example today. Okay, so we're going to be working with these 10. Let's quickly then just go to I want to show you guys for this example for faceless content. Obviously we are going to need some images, right? Now, yes, Canva does give you a lot of images, but the thing with Canva is if you have not uploaded the images into your library, this tool we are going to use might not work. But you can always do it afterwards and go one for one and add them into Canva. So pexels.com is the one that you can use. It is integrated with Canva. Now I've gone ahead and I've already gone and just saved a bunch of these into and uploaded them into my Canva. So Pexels. Then pixabay.com is the other one that gives you free royalty images and videos. So I've also taken some images from there. So I'm going to close that for now. So then, guys, I want to show you another tool. This is Midjourney. Okay, so literally my prompt here was: want to pull out your hair, overwhelmed, frustrated, and tired of having to come up with new content every day, running out of ideas and feeling demotivated for your social media platforms. So this is Midjourney, and you get a certain amount of tokens that you can use before you need to upgrade. So what it's given me is this lady. What I can do here is I can go on picture, or I can go on anime, or I can go on Pixar, and I can go on raw, and I can go cinematic lighting. Okay, so what I chose was raw. And then also, if you don't like this one, you can just variate. You can press on variate, and it'll give you all kinds of different images according to whatever it is maybe this one looks a little bit more like what I prompted it, right? That is why it gives you the option to variate between the things. So what I can do is I can save this, and I can actually pull this into my Instagram images, and then I'm gonna finally go to Canva. And guys, I'm going to show you quickly what we are going to do today. So we are going to click on the Canva logo right there, so that it brings up the actual Canva dashboard for us. We're going to click on video, and the nice thing now is, remember, we are going to, first of all, I'll show you guys Instagram Reels. So Instagram Reels, if you click on that, okay, so now what I can do is, because I've already uploaded some images into my library, guys, I just came up with a bunch of images that I thought could maybe work for. They're all very random, I must say. But let's, for instance, go onto our very first topic, and that is simplify online business operations. Okay, so what does the next one say? Simplify your success online business made easy. Okay, so I know that if I'm going to be using this, I will definitely need some kind of image around this. So simplify your business online business made easy. So guys, I want to show you something really cool today before we go on to the bulk creation thing. What I'm going to show you is, if I copy that and I go in here and I go click on apps and I say magic right. Oh, sorry, magic. It's magic media, guys. So you click on magic media, and then you'll see you can click there on magic media. So now what I can do is, I have a choice. I can generate an image, I can generate graphics, or let me just move this, I can generate a video, right? So let's start with images. Okay, so guys, this is actually Runway that is integrated with Canva. Now, if you had to use Runway on its own, you would have to pay for the service, but it is incorporated inside of Canva, and you can use it for free if you have the pro version of Canva. And I think you get 50 images and 50 videos if you have the free version. There you see it's connected, powered by Runway. Now, if you had to use Runway on its own, you would only get something like 120 free images for life, and then it's over. Then you have to pay for the rest. But with the paid plan on Canva, you get 500 a month free videos that you can generate. But let's start with images, right? So what I would do is I would just paste that in there and generate an image. Now, guys, you got to be patient with this, because you got to learn how this tool works as well. It's going to take a while to generate that, but that's basically what it is bringing up for you, which is not that great. Okay, so let's go over to videos. You can basically also take that. Let's actually, before we go over online business made easy, what we can do, because that sentence is generated by AI, right? So what we can do is we can say happy lady working online and finding it so simple and easy. Let's see if we say that, what it will generate for me. Okay, so there we go. Those are images, and basically you could use any one of these images if that is the way that you want to go. But because we are going reels, remember, we're going to create reels now that are going to be, you're going to be able to post these reels on Facebook and on Instagram, and you can use them for your stories. So then what I would do is I would go to videos, and I would actually copy the first one that my AI script has generated for me, and I would go in there and I would paste it in there and generate a video. Now I might have to pause in between this because it does take some time. Okay, so it has generated that image for me. So guys, you will see that I actually had to go and simplify online business. I had to tell it to create an image of a very excited lady working online with ease. Okay, so I had to just explain a little bit more. With AI, the more detail you give it, the better, right? So what I can do is I can now throw that into my reel, and let's just see if this is going to work, because the reel is not that size, right? So let's see if I can actually, you can just double click once you have attached it to the background. You can just double click on it, and then you can, let's just see if I put her like this, then you can still see her laptop a little bit, right? Okay, so now we're going to add a page, and we're going to click on the next one, and we're going to go back to our prompts that it's given us, and online business made easy, simplify your success. So what I would do is go back there, and I would paste that in there, and I would say okay, and I'm gonna generate it again. So you guys can see I've literally just expanded a little bit on what I wanted to generate for me. I'm gonna pause while it's generating. It does really take 2 minutes. Okay, so it has generated that video for me, and I click on the video and it throws it in there for me. Now I just want to see if it's actually going to fit into the reel, and it does. And if you want to double click on it just to play the video, you'll see that it's not much of a video, but it does have some animation in it. Now guys, remember that nobody else on the planet has this, because this has been generated just for you, and it's absolutely royalty free. So bear in mind that, you know, this is still great, that you can use Pixabay to generate literally anything for you. So we're going to add a page, and we're going to go back to our script, and then it says the complexity of starting and managing an online business is daunting. Okay, so we're going to go there, and we're going to put that in there, and obviously I'm just adding a little bit of extra stuff in here. I just said with her business, they just can't seem to figure it out. She just can't seem to fit the puzzle pieces together. And let's generate that. I'm going to pause while it's generating. Okay, so it has actually generated that video for me. So I'm going to throw it in there into my reels, and I'm just going to detach it to the background. Let me just move this. There we go, out the way. Detach it to the background, and let's see when I play this. Okay, what I can do is I can actually just put her kind of in the middle. Just play it again. Okay, that will do for now. Guys, if you're not happy with that, you can always go to generate again, and you can add a little bit of more info in there. This is just for the purposes of showing you guys what is possible with Magic Media and Runway. This is a longer way, it's more time consuming, but we will eventually get the video done. And then there we go. Simplified automation tools and guidance makes starting and running an online business easy. Okay, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to put it in here. We're going to generate another. I'm going to say automation tools like funnel builders and automated emails, starting and running an online business easy. Create a happy lady typing emails and having fun. Maybe if she's typing emails, then people are not going to think it's generated. So you got to think what you kind of saying to it. Create a happy lady. Watching her business run on autopilot from her phone anywhere in the world. Let's see what it comes up with, and I'm going to generate that, and obviously I will pause it so you guys don't have to wait. Okay, and it has generated this one for me. I'm going to just click on it and then set it to background and maybe just move it a little bit, and there we go. So obviously you can see that when it's generating these videos, doesn't really fit into reels, right? But I will address that at the end. So we're going to add the last page here, and we're going to go back to our script, and we're going to just copy the last one here and go back, and we're going to put it in there. And it says start and scale easily with our simplified online business automations. And let's start generating that and see. Okay, and it's generated the last video for me, which is this one, and I'm just going to put it in the background again. And as you can see, it doesn't really capture the video for me that great because of the size of it. Now remember, and this is the reason why I actually chose Instagram Reels first, is because when you are using the Magic Media tool and Runway, that is, it's powered by Runway, then you might not be able to fit the video in just the way that you really want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually scale this to mobile video, which is 1080 by 1080. I'm looking for the 1080 by 1080 version, because the 1080 by 1080 version is compatible with okay, let me go Instagram it's compatible with Instagram. There we go. So 1080 with 1080, right? So what I can do is say continue. And remember, as the same as last time, it's going to ask me, do I want to copy and resize, or do I want to resize this design? Now, seeing that I'm not really going to use this design, I can just say resize this design. Okay, so now it's going to actually give me the same stuff, but this time around it's actually going to fit into the block. So this would be perfect if you wanted to actually post this on social media, right? Okay, so let's press play and see what we've got. Okay, so that's the videos that has been created for us. Now guys, it's going to be super easy. You click on there, you throw a text box in, any text box that you want. Go to the next one, you just put another text box in. Go to the next one, you put another text box, and you just do the same with all of them. And here we go. And then we start at the top, right? So probably the best place to put text here. Now you see when I'm moving this, you get this red block. It's best to keep all of your text inside of the red block. Okay, so we're going to go right back and we're going to take the first one, simplify online business. That's all I want to say in there. And we're going to go back and we're going to just paste it in there. I'm definitely going to make it a bit bold, and I'm going to maybe put an effect on there. Guys, you can literally do with this whatever you want. Let me use this one, and I would like to kind of bring it down so that it fits right into that corner there. And we're going to stay within this box, and there we go. So then I'm going to take the second one, and I'm going to get my second one and just say online business made easy, and go back to that and type it in there. And what I can do is I can just go there and copy the style, and I can put it in there, and I'll put it right here at the bottom. I can go to I can actually already do this now. Just copy the style and put the style in there, and I can go back to my third one and then copy it and paste it in there, and maybe make it a little bit smaller to start with, and even a bit smaller, just so that I stay within the parameters of that red block, right? Okay, the complexity of starting and managing an online business, I would probably bring is down, is daunting. Okay, so what we could do here is maybe put in a little box. So if you go to elements, you'll see that you can actually just put a box right over the text and slide it in there, and then opacity, you can just take the transparency down a little bit, select both of them, and then just center, and there we go. It just makes the text stand out a little bit more, right? So now we can also take this text again, and we can just do that. I actually want that font size was okay, so let's copy the first one because we want it to be more or less, you know, across the board the same size. Consistency always matters everywhere, especially in design. So then we're going to take this one, which is quite a lot of text, and we're going to put it in here, and we're going to scale it. into that red box and maybe make it a lot smaller, because we do want people to see what is going on here. Okay, so then the next one, I'm going to go right to the top. I'm going to copy that style, and the last one will be my, obviously my, okay, so here we've got our powerful summary, but the last one in this will be my kind of call to action, if you want to call it. Yeah, it's going to be my call to action. So I would have to just see what I've said here, but let's get it inside of the red box first. There we go. Start, I would say start today and scale your own online business easily with our simplified and done for you automations. And then I would probably just say contact me now. Okay, so then I would put that, if you want it to be exactly in the middle, you can put it there. I want it to be a little bit smaller, like that maybe, and just bring it a bit down, and there we go, and just kind of stay within the boxes. There we go. Okay, so now we've actually got our videos, and remember, we can still change these videos. So because we have put them in a certain position when they were in the real format, they have now just gone into that position, but we can detach the video and we can attach it again, and then we can move it. So I would probably move it a little bit more like that, so that her laptop is in, right? So now this one I think is perfect, and that one, let's see if we detach the video and we put it in again. I would probably want her to kind of be in the middle, depending on what the video. Yeah, that's perfect, right? Okay, so then this one I think is perfect too, and this one, if we detach the video, we can just maybe see if it's going to do anything different. We could probably move that a little bit. Yes, so just move it a little bit to that side, and there we go. So let's view our video now. Let's just quickly go to apps and AI powered and say animate. I'm looking for a specific app now that actually animates everything for you. Okay, but anyway, what we can do is first let's watch the video. So we can see that nothing's animated except for, you know, there's a little bit of movement on each one of the videos. Okay, so what we can do here is we can actually click on the text and say animate. Okay, there we go. So if we click on create, let's just go. I normally use typewriter because that kind of keeps people's attention. So you can go to the next one and just typewrite, and the next one and typewrite, and the next one typewrite, and the next one typewrite, And there we go. So there we go. We've got an amazing video right here. And because we've kind of animated that, we've animated the text right now. So if you click on animate, you get, there we go, I found it. So magic animate. Okay, so guys, what you can do is you can literally now when you click outside of that, you can say magic animate, so it will quickly run it and it will magic animate it for you. And now if we view it, we'll see that it's a little bit more, the transitions will be different. And there we go. Okay, so that's just, guys, the reason that I made this video is because, you know, it's a faceless video, completely faceless, and it was for the purposes of showing you that, you know, you can literally do anything that you want. This is a tool that would probably be used for very specific videos that you want to make, and you maybe can't find anything in pixels.com or Pixabay. Because remember when we started, then I showed you guys that I went onto Pixels and Pixabay and I got some images there. So I just want to show you guys another one that I did before, and this is another one that I did also just from taking that generated prompt and just kind of putting it in there, and this is what I came up with. Okay, so obviously that one needs a little bit of work, but it was just to illustrate what can be done if you are trying to make a specific faceless type of video. Now let's get back to what we actually want to do, and that is we want to create the bulk content, right? So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to create let's say mobile video, because that's 1080 by 1080 or not. Let's go find I think I went through this. Oh, Facebook video. Sorry, Facebook video is 1080 by 1080. So this will be what you will be using if you are planning on cross-posting to Facebook and Instagram, because Facebook and Instagram, as I've mentioned a few times, uses this feature, right? So as you guys can remember, I went to Pixel and I uploaded quite a few images and stuff right here. So I've got a whole library of images and stuff that I've got ready waiting for me. But remember, what we're first going to do now is we have got inside of our, I keep on clicking that one first. Inside here, we've got our theme. Okay, then we've got a title, our problem, our solution, and we probably going to need a call to action, right? So we're going to need 4 text boxes, just like the previous one that we made. So we're going to do that quickly. So in here, we're going to say text, and we're going to put in one, 2, 3, let's just 3, and our call to action would probably be at the end there. So it doesn't matter where these are at the moment. So what we would then do is we would go here and say simplify online business. We know what this one is about already. And you know what you can do this before or after. You are going to have to edit these images anyway, so I would probably do it after. But now what we do is we scroll right down until we find bulk create, and we say we're going to enter data manually. Okay, and then we're going to go to our batch content, and we're going to just take those ones. The powerful summary sentence, I will show you guys what that is for just now. So we're going to take these ones, and I would even go as far as to kind of say we don't have to take the theme. So yes, let's make it easier. Let's only copy that, and we're going to go back and we're going to put it right in here. And this would be, let's just check quickly, this would be title, problem, solution. Okay, so we're going to go title, problem, solution, and it's picked it up like that for me, and then say done. So what I can do then is I can actually take this one away because we only took 3 boxes now, and what I can do is I can say connect data to title, connect data to problem, and connect data to solution, right? Okay, so now I can just continue and I can generate 10 designs. So for this example, we're just going to do 10 designs because it's just faster and easier. And now I'm going to see that it's actually put that on the screen for me. Simplify your success online business made easy today. And I can now make this font and text and put it in whichever way that I want to. Just make it kind of readable, you know, legible for everybody. And there we go. That is the last one. And there we go. And we'll do one more. Let's just maybe bring this down. And we can make it bigger. We can say position and center. I'll just take this one, kind of bring it in, put that there, and just for the sake of just put it there. And now what we can do is we can decide if we want to make images for this, right? So simplify your success online business made easy. Okay, so what we could do is we could go to elements, and we could just type in easy online business, and it will search images for you. Now you'll see videos and you'll see photos. Now let's go with photos first. So here we go. We can just use this one, and we can just set that to background, and obviously you will then have to do something different with your text. Maybe make it white, maybe put you know, that effect where it kind of has as your title. So guys, now you can just style it literally. You're just going to style this. Let's go make it white and give it an effect and make it like that so that it stands out a little bit. And let's do the copy style, and there we go, guys. So literally what you can do is, I'm going to make this a bit smaller, make that a bit smaller. There we go. And we can literally put that into the screen wherever we want. And guys, remember, you can do anything with this now as you go along. Okay, so I could probably say the complexity of starting a business. So because this is based around problem and solution, I can say problem, let's use center for that, and then I can say solution, and just kind of underline that so it stands out. And I can literally do that, and I can just center it, And what I can also do is maybe do what I did earlier, is put my box there, and the box will literally just bring out your text a little bit forward, and position, and just push it back. And now I can just really take it down so that you can still see the image. And there we go, and there we go. And then just put that nicely in there. Just center that. Okay, it is centered. Maybe just make it a bit bigger. And there we go. So I mean, that's just a quick, simple, really, you know, it's like so simple. So if you go here to photo colors, you'll probably use some of the photo colors rather just than any colors, and then it would look just a bit better. And I think what we can do is actually make this black. So take the effect and take that off, and maybe put a white border, maybe put a blue border around it, and then do the same for that one. So guys, literally you can do anything that you want. Okay, so that's just an example to show you guys. Okay, so let's take this one now. If we go to elements and we search for Faceless, Fearless, build your brand anonymously. Okay, so Faceless social media business, let's see what it brings up. And it's actually going to give us a whole, you know, string of videos that we can put in there. And for this one, let's probably just take this one, and we can just put set as background in there, and we can then do the same thing and just, you know, literally just style this according to whatever we want. And guys, once you are done, you can then download them all, and you can then schedule them to your social media. Remember that this is an image and that this is a video. I wouldn't recommend mixing them. I would do all of my images in one, and then I would do 20 videos in the next one. But that's just to show you the difference here. So that's the next thing that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so now what I want to show you guys with the last thing that we asked ChatGPT for is when you go to videos right here, and you go to, let's go Facebook video. Okay, or let's go Instagram reel actually. So Instagram reel, and remember we had this thing where we asked it to give us a summary, a powerful summary. Start and scale easily with our simplified online business automation. Let's choose another one. Master passive income and secure financial freedom with our system. Earn and inspire globally. Let's take this one and copy it, and then we can go back to that. So now we're going to use this generate videos instantly again, right? So these you've got to do them one by one, but you'll see that it really saves you so much time. I've touched on this before. I just want to touch on it again because I have included this in the AI script especially for this. If you feel like you rather want to make reels or stories you know, with this tool, then you just take the very same content that you use here and you ask it to generate this line, a powerful summary of exactly what your problem and solution and everything was. So we're going to click on that, and we are going to, let's just see what is it that we actually chose. Earn and inspire globally with our impactful purpose-driven business model. Okay, so obviously I want some images around that. Okay, so let's go and see what we've got. Okay, so we have got, let's maybe take this one. We take this one. We can even take that one. This one is quite real, and let's see, maybe this one and this one, and let's just put that 100 character line right there and generate. Okay, so it is literally going to generate within seconds. It's going to generate a video for you according to what you have just put in there in your 100 character sentence, right? So this is one. Okay, so before we go ahead, let's just actually see what it's done. Okay, so that's a quick video that it has generated for us. And guys, we can actually do this again. I'm going to do it one more time. We're going to create a Facebook video this time. And we're going to, let's just get our sentence, convert followers to customers. Let's take that and let's go and just make another one, and let's see if we use maybe this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and we post it in there. And you can see that I'm really just actually throwing in some random stuff in there, but this is how quick it can actually create a video for you. And I'm just doing the 1080 by 1080 to show you guys that it's also possible in other forms, not just in the the Instagram reel format. So let's see what it's done. Okay, so that one's obviously a little bit better. So I'm glad I did that one to show you guys what is possible. So guys, the next thing that we are going to do is I'm going to actually create a whole bunch of these, and in the next tutorial we are going to be going through how you schedule them. So I'm going to sit and create 20 or 30 1080 by 1080 videos that I can schedule onto Facebook and Instagram. And we will go through the whole process of how you schedule that. So guys, that is me for the day. I hope that you guys are still with me. Please leave me comments if you feel that there's any gaps in the content that I've showed you today. Today was a little bit different. I actually kind of wanted to use today just to show you guys the different tools and different strategies, just a little bit of different stuff that you can do. But today is completely focused on faceless of content, and I'm going to now create faceless content. In the next video I will show you how I'm going to post my faceless content. So blessings guys, I hope that this has helped you, and please like and follow and stay tuned, because we are going to be starting with our 30-day content creation challenge very soon. It's going to start Monday the 1st of July. So for those of you that are interested, in the description you can just get my email address and let me know that you want to be a part of it, and I will send you the information. Cheers guys.